2019 draft class is already looking like it could be one of the better drafts in recent memory, with guys like Zion Williamson, John Morant showing their amazing promise in their rookie seasons. They spearheaded the draft when it came to things like news, publicity, highlights, etc. But in the playoffs, the script flipped as Tyler Herro took the NBA by storm while helping the Miami Heat reach the NBA Finals. In the regular season, it felt as if Tyler Herro was a guy that many people thought would be decent to maybe an all-star caliber player, but there wasn't too much noise or hype surrounding his name until the playoffs. Throughout the run, he broke records while displaying his very exciting and polished game for being just a rookie, as well as his confidence, which may be irrational at times, and most importantly, he gave us fans a moment to never forget. And after that run, it is safe to say that Tyler Herro is definitely one of the most promising young players in the NBA. Tyler, alongside Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler in that Miami Heat organization and system, can potentially create something special that will become a problem for the rest of the NBA. I mean, come on, that run was so great for Tyler that he ended up having a song named after him and made a surprise appearance in a music video. What can't this guy do? But in all seriousness, what's up guys? This is Jimmy from Just the Facts, and today we're going to be taking a deeper dive into Tyler Herro and why he was underlooked. We're going to examine how good this guy can potentially be, and why I and many others believe that Tyler Herro is going to be one of the cornerstones for the Miami Heat franchise for years to come. And let me know down below how good you think Tyler Herro will be. And with that being said, let's continue on with the video. Tyler Herro in the 2019-20 season definitely did not have too many people that were high on him, including myself to be honest. I thought he was at best a catch and shoot guy that can occasionally go off the dribble to create plays, but obviously he has proved me wrong. In his lone season at Kentucky, he did not get a chance to display his entire skill set due to the crazy loaded roster, including guys like PJ Washington, Keldon Johnson, Ashton Hagans, and Emmanuel Quickley. He made most of his bread from catch and shoot opportunities, off of screens, cuts to the basket, and simple sets that made him efficient as he shot 46% from the field and 35% from three. Despite not having the greatest stats in the world, averaging a solid 14 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 2 assists, Tyler had a work ethic and confidence level that made him stand out from the rest of the guys. In an effort to be great, Tyler spent hours in the gym working on his jumper, which has the potential to be one of the best in the league one day. Tyler's work ethic was great enough to even impress John Calipari, and I would think that that's very hard to do. John Calipari had this to say about Tyler: "I swear to God, he never leaves the gym and he has a chip. I always tell him he's got elephant balls." Now, those were very interesting words to say the least when describing Tyler Herro, but I guess Coach Cal is right. Just by how he moves on the court, you can tell that Tyler has a great deal of confidence and swagger about himself. Some people love it, some people hate it, but we all have to respect what he does. So this begs the question, why was Tyler Herro underrated as the 2019 draft was approaching? With that shooting ability, with that work ethic, with that confidence and swagger, you would think he could have gone a bit higher, right? Nonetheless, the Miami Heat saw something in him that no one else saw in him and selected him in the lottery. It seemed like a perfect fit for him being in that Heat organization with Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra because of the fact of how well they develop players and how important discipline, professionalism, and work ethic is down there in Miami. With that being said, Tyler did not have the biggest year by any stretch, as he only averaged 13.5 points per game while shooting 43% from the field and 39% from three. There weren't too many crazy moments for the rookie, but his highlight moment in my opinion was the game against the Sixers when he hit a clutch three in the final 10 seconds in order to give Miami the win. Most of the praise and highlights regarding rookies during the 2019-20 season were geared towards John Morant and Zion Williamson, and you can even say that he didn't even have the best rookie season on his team, as Kendrick Nunn being undrafted came out of nowhere and averaged a solid 16 points per game. With that being said, Tyler Herro was the most impressive rookie in the 2020 playoffs. He showed exactly what the other 12 teams passed on him were missing out on. During the entire playoff run for the Miami Heat, Tyler Herro scored in double digits in every single playoff game except one, with 20 double-digit games. Unfortunately, the only game which he didn't score double figures in happened to be in Game 6 versus the Lakers. Herro did not look like a rookie for most of the playoffs as he shined at some of the biggest moments. In a pivotal Game 4 versus the Boston Celtics, Tyler Herro had his best performance of the playoffs as he scored a season-high 37 points. And in that game, it wasn't the 37 points that was impressive, but it was how he got those 37 points. Tyler got whatever he wanted. He got hot, scoring 22 points in the second half and 17 in the fourth quarter in an absolute clutch performance. He was scoring off a catch and shoot like it was a drill. He was driving to the bucket, finishing with reverse layups. He was getting to a spot in the mid-range. He was even hitting deep 30-foot three-pointers. Tyler's 37 points are the second most in a playoff game for a rookie under 21 years old. Who's first on that list? Magic Johnson. And to make this feat even more impressive, Herro came off the bench for most of these games. Even though the Miami Heat would go on to lose in the NBA Finals to the Los Angeles Lakers, Tyler Herro and the Heat had a bunch of good things that they can take away from this historic playoff run. Tyler proved that he is much more than a spot-up shooter or even a one dribble and shoot type of guy. He put his full arsenal onto display as he proved that he can not only shoot the ball exceptionally well, but he can go off the dribble and hit shots in the mid-range, as well as get to the basket and finish with an array of moves. And yes, he can improve his handles, and I think he will because he's under that Heat organization that does such a great job of developing talent. My biggest takeaway from Tyler Herro is that he will continue to improve his game and get better. Don't get me wrong, Tyler, like most other players, has his flaws. I feel as if Tyler needs to get bigger in his frame as that will help him out tremendously at both ends of the court. Offensively, I feel like other teams could take advantage of him by being more physical, pushing him around, especially when the playoffs come around. As for the defensive side of the court, Tyler could use some serious improvement. Now, to Tyler's credit, he is a rookie and he will be more experienced as time goes on, to the point where I think he can become a really good team defender, kind of like a JJ Redick. Another potential concern for Tyler is that maybe, just maybe, his confidence at times can get the best of him. This could lead to poor shot selection and decision making at times. If he can find a way to keep his confidence in check as he gets better and better, that will be key. Tyler has already become one of the more polarizing players in the entire NBA as a rookie. And I'm here to say right now, let's calm down on trying to label what this guy's going to be based off his rookie season. In my opinion, taking into account his rookie season that he had, the playoffs that he had, his work ethic, his sometimes extreme confidence, as well as the situation he's in with the Miami Heat, Tyler Herro will be a very good player in this league for years to come. I can probably see a couple all-star caliber seasons from him. I expect him to become one of the best shooters in the league and maybe even one of the best scorers in the league if he can improve his handle. Defensively, I can see him being decent enough to not get killed by opposing offenses, but he won't develop into anything special there. If Tyler Herro ended up at pretty much any other team in the league, I don't think he would have the opportunity to improve to the levels we now project for him. Let me know what y'all think about Tyler Herro. How good will he end up being? Let me know down below. But this is Jimmy from Just the Facts, and I'm signing out. Peace.